Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Dragon Age. So I thought that we'd have a little look around the town before we get started, see what there is. There's this general sort of shop which might have some better weapons and stuff on it. I mean, this Barbarian Maul for example. Maybe Cassandra can use that. Definitely, 82 DPS, we'll buy one of them. What else is there? These aren't as good. I probably should have looked at these before that I just bought that one, but oh well. Right, an armour, a better shield. Okay, is there anything else? Nope, that's it. We'll buy her a reinforced shield as well. Is there any more weapons if I go on... Ah yes, okay, so the lightning staff will be better for Solace. Varric. He uses a crossbow, not a dagger, so I'll keep him with a crossbow for now. And my guy, again, he uses a bow, so yeah, balanced hunting bow, that'll be better. If we've only got 3 gold left by the looks of it. Do we have anything that we can sell? Actually, this is the main thing. Sell, right. I believe there's a valuables section, I think. But I don't have any valuables. Okay, so that's all I have at the moment to buy and sell, unfortunately, so the characters aren't going to be improved too much, although a better bow... Alright, the balanced bow, where's the better bow? Or is that it? What happened to the... That's 42, that's 40... Oh yeah, okay, 49, there we go. Getting a bit confused there. Let's move on to Cassandra, and I think we should give her the reinforced shield. Yep. Was there anything else? Oh, what's this Morning Star? Oh, she's already using that. Okay, fair enough, she's already using the Morning Star. And this guy should have the Acolyte Ice Staff, which I believe is better than what he has up here. Oh no, the Lightning Staff. My apologies. Put that on there. And I think that's as much as we can do at the moment, actually. So I wonder what else is there in the town. Am I going the right way here? So behind the fence is this other stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely gone the wrong way there. Okay, maybe I should report to Haven's Chantry and figure out what the next quest is. Oh, Varric. Let's see what he's got to say, actually.
Need something?
Right, I've got a personal question.
Can I ask you something, Varric? You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Okay. Yeah, let's find out a bit more about Cassandra, I think.
How do you and Cassandra know each other? You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
What do you do, I think?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant. I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books. Thanks, Varric. No problem.
Interesting. So he... Jack of all trades, really, old Varric. Businessman, spy master, and a writer. I wonder if that little diamond... What does that little diamond thing mean? Requisitions.
Can I help you with something?
How do I fill a special order?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials and we'll jot down what you found.
Let's find out a bit more about this.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
Okay, so I'm
Make her go with you.
assuming, based on what I saw here, that these are, yeah, schematics. So for this schematic to be built, we need to get one login stand. We have 5 iron available. We need one login stand, and then we can make this Inquisition weapon, which I don't know if that gives it to us, or if that's I don't know, it goes towards the calls and we get money for that or something. We'll have to find out.
Does it trouble you?
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Anderan Atishan.
You speak Elven.
You've just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Can't you simply ignore them?
If only that were possible. Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading...
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the Hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay, let's see what we're doing here then. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Oralis and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the Hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. Okay. So what do we do here then? We have to give more power to certain sides.
The hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Let's go for the Ferelden side then. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Performing the scouting operation for the Hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. Scout the Hinterlands, okay. Mother Giselle was last seen in the Hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest report suggests that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread into the Hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. Okay, secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her and protect her with their lives. Okay. Slightly confused by that, but we'll see what happens. I hope that wasn't Giselle that just died then. Oh, it's one of them red-crested crows. Okay, so we avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That'll be hard to do without the troops to push the apostate and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Denner, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe, who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Okay, so we've got a lead scout, Hardin. And we'll venture forth, I think. Right, so who do we want? I think having Cassandra by our side. Wait, do we get to pick more? Ah, I see, okay, so I can have all of them at the moment. Which means I assume that I can have potentially more people in the future to select from to build up my party of 4. Okay, that's a bit better that I get to pick people.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No, never mind.
Ugh.
I'm starting to worry about these stories that everyone's heard.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about. They only say you're the last great hope for Thedas.
Oh, wonderful.
The Hinterlands are as good a place as any to start fixing things. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay, so we're in the Hinterlands and there seems to be some problems which the Herald must sort out. So clear threats at the crossroads, holding the Hinterlands camps, establish 1 of 6. Okay, so I'm guessing that was a camp. Are we able to... What's this exclamation mark here mean?
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
This could help us.
Oh, an iron survey. So what's that do? Does that show me on the map where iron is? Right, clear threats at the crossroads. Right, let's go. I'm assuming this is the way to go down here. Oh, look at that. Right, let's try and take out this goat. Oh man, that went down. I wonder if I can loot that. If that gives me anything special, like I don't know, some like hide or something like that. Nope, nothing at all. Not even meat. You'd think that you'd get some meat off of the cow at least, or the ram even. Okay, I won't fall down there. I will. I'll take the path down. Is this another camp? Read. A letter in an empty home. Brythis, I know you escaped with the other mages and I know you'll come here. Father told you that if you ever strayed he'd put you down himself, but if you're here you know he's dead, but I'm not. I'll be killing some apostates and waiting for you at Old Fenix Place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you're man enough. Okay.
That may be worth investigating.
Okay, well let's head north then. That's kind of a clue to suggest that we should Oh, north is this way. Although north is the camp we just came from, isn't it? Okay, let's not worry about that for now. We've already been there in that case.
Mother Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Right, Redcliffe Village. Okay. Right, there's a lot of enemies it looks like in this direction. Bit of iron.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Level 4 Templar Knights. We're level 3 at the moment if I remember rightly. What is this thing? Man, a mage froze that up quite good, didn't they? That was an elf root. Okay, let's collect the elf root. Need as many of these crafting materials, I'm assuming, as we can possibly get our hands on. Let's pick up some of this loot as well.
Hold. We are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Looks like everyone's just running riot around this area, killing anything, as they said, anything that moves. They don't care if we're allies or not. What is this guy doing? He's running around with a book floating in front of him. He must be a mage. Oh! Man, that's a spell, isn't it, that one? Okay, they're all gone.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Where are they coming from now? Okay. Can't wait till I unlock a couple more moves, actually. In fact, I wonder if I've got some skill points if I go on the player unlock menu. Man, that's a crazy spell, that one that bounces them blue bits off. I assume it will attack other stuff if there's stuff around, if not it just heads to the sun. Okay, let's see if there's any
That's the end of it.
loot. Right, there's some there.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle?
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
What you said to that soldier?
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven, and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Okay, so Mother Giselle has proved a bit more helpful than we first imagined.
The Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
We're at a new base, or some loot here. Sorry, I got them a bit nervous then when I shot by mistake. Okay, there's a fast travel stone, so we'd be able to fast travel to other camps and locations, which is nice. There's a guy over there. Is that someone we should speak to over here? And a quest over there, which is speak with Corporal Vale about the state of the Hinterlands. Okay, let's find out what this pyramid thing is. Claim? Tired a bright axe, dwarf friend chieftain with her leaf-eared lover lay. Okay, I don't really know what happened there, but it looks good anyway. Right, let's see. Did we level up at all? We do have some points, okay. That's good. Right, so I could potentially increase the power of that. I could, wait. Right, so death roll, you do more damage when firing from elevation. You've learned to pick apart enemies that are still unwounded and unwary. You do more damage to enemies that are only lightly injured. Okay. What does that unlock to though? You fire a powerful shot that explodes. You dive out of trouble and fire a hail of arrows at the enemy that were trying to close with you. Interesting. I think that that's a good route to go. What do we have on here though? Poison lasts longer, and that would make poison more effective. I think I'm going to go the route of this leaping shot. So we'll apply that so I'll do more damage when firing from elevation, because that makes more sense. Hopefully there's plenty of elevation.
And how much did you need?
Someone to talk to.
My wife needs help.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Okay, so we've got to get the potion from the refugee's son as well. Let's go in a journal. Can I... Okay, so I can set all of these different quests as active. Okay, I think what I might do in this episode is focus on the main quest, and then in the next one I might try and do a few sort of sub-quests. Bowstring. Okay, very interesting. I keep doing what I do in Guild Wars and hold right click and left click to run around. And that's why I keep shooting randomly. Alright, Corporate Vale.
You're with the Inquisition. Corporal Vale, thanks for your help. The Mages and Templars don't seem to care who gets caught in their war. The refugees here are in dire need of help. If the war doesn't kill them, cold or starvation will.
What can you tell me about the man who's supposed to be getting horses for the Inquisition?
Horsemaster Dennett. He lives on a farm to the west. Tough old fella. We haven't heard from him. Best we can tell, he's holed up until the Mages and Templars are done killing each other.
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply. But if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Farewell.
And you as well.
Stabilise areas by sealing Fade Rifts, expand the reach of the Inquisition by setting up new camps, and complete quests to gain power and influence. Spend power on scouting operations at the war table. Gain enough influence increases the rank of your Inquisition and grants you access to unique perks. Okay, so I think that the task at hand then is to go into the journal and pick in the Hinterlands another quest. So we can go to the location mentioned in the letter and help out the other brother, or we can go get the potion. Alright, let's go for this one. What is that? Okay, so Blood Brothers. We're on our way to help the other brother if he has or has not arrived at the correct place. More of those little red-crested crows. Giles?
Having a good day?
What is this place?
Map-making tenderfoots named this the Hinterlands. But right here, it's nowhere. Just some fields, now a bunch of demons. I'm Giles, by the way.
I need to be on my way.
Make a watch over you then.
That was a kind of pointless conversation. Oh well, there's another quest there, but I think we can get that. We can retrieve that later. That quest, I think. So let's head on. Oh, Cassandra could level up actually. I completely forgot that you can level up your gang as well. Right, so another move I think might be good. She's already got those two, right? So she could improve them, or she can go for a passive. What is this over here? Right, that's weapon and shield, or a two-handed weapon. Battle Master. Right, she's a weapon and shield, so we'll focus on that. Battle Master. What kind of stuff does this give her? Grappling chain. With a hooked chain and a lot of muscle, you drag your target into arm's reach. Okay, so that's like pulling a ranged creature towards you. What else does she have? Okay, you slow people. Leaves enemies weakened, which eventually leads to a combat roll. Okay, or we can go for the Vanguard. You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge, gaining extra guard for each enemy affected. Ah, guard is very useful on her actually. You get 20% guard per enemy, and you get 10% guard there. Why only 10% there? I suppose the cooldown time is a lot less. We'll go for that, I think. Stats on Cassandra. Oh, we've got 2 points to spend actually. So what else could we do here? What is this one? You slam into your enemies, increasing your guard and knocking them down as you break through their lines. Okay, bonus to maximum guard. That's good as well. Let's level him up. Oh, you can switch between them up there. Okay, that's useful to know. Right, so they've all got 2 points. So this guy is a spirit. Storm, Inferno. Okay. So at the moment he looks like he's a spirit mage. So I can go for less likely to attack you in battle even when you damage them. That'd be useful for a mage actually. What does this one do? Remove hostile magic and status effects from allies. So he can be more of a support mage, or I'm assuming like a fire one turns him into a bit more of an attack mage. Right, so that's multiple enemies, that's one enemy, but they flee. Let's go for this one. And next, let's head to Varric and see what we can do here. So he's archery, but he's more crossbow based. He's got the caltrops already, and he's got the stealth. I'm quite stealth, so I think I'll avoid that for him. More damage from above. Alright, he can do more damage to them, like the opposite to me. And if we look down the caltrop route, whenever you score a critical hit, you regenerate stamina. Okay, that's good for an archer to get out of the way and stuff. So, right, we've upgraded our team. Let's head forth into the northern areas. What's this here?
I have heard. Good day.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to ignore you. Ah, bit of elf fruit. More elf fruit. How do I get out of this town? Not that way. Right, up here. This is where the quest is. Wonder what nasties there are going to be out on this road. Probably bears and things like that. A few more crows, perhaps. Some iron. I have to admit, it is quite useful, that that V thing. Not normally a fan of that kind of thing in games where it just tells you instantly where things are. Alright, let's try and do some big damage to this guy up there. Just hit his friend instead of him who stepped in front of him. Right, so Y actually is attack my target. Oh man, yeah, that fire blast was a good one to get. I don't really understand why Solus has to stand so close. Maybe a mage has to get a bit closer. Let's just finish that guy off first. Okay, drop anything? Did you drop anything good?
It must have been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
An aquamarine, that's a valuable if I remember rightly.
I spy.
No.
But...
No.
Well, you should be good at finding things. Of course, you couldn't find Hawk.
So they like I Spy just as much as people in the real world. Oh, what's this through here? It's not really the correct direction for the quest, but it's nice to explore around a little bit and find out what's going on. There's some more people over there. Let's head the quest direction. Let's just make sure that we complete something. Oh, what are they running from? Any enemies around here? No, but we're at the house. When the compass pulses, press V to... Oh, I see, okay. Searching indicates the direction of hidden objects with an additional pulse on the ground, and if you're close enough, reveals them. I see. Okay, so there's some there.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
I get it, okay.
A Templar, I believe.
Right, we've got a better sword there. Okay, we completed that. The guy obviously didn't make it. Let's avenge his death. Influence has increased as well, that's good. That does such big damage, that long shot. Looks like they're... Are they attacking goats? This guy isn't very good at attacking ahead of things to actually hit them. Again, hit his shielded friend. Nearly level 4 actually, that's good. Am I hitting that wall? No. Cassandra, don't die, get out of there. Kill yourself, you stupid woman. She's very risky, that Cassandra. She doesn't like to heal herself all that much, which worries me. There's some elven root. Okay guys, I think I'm going to call that the end of this episode. Thanks very much for watching. In the next one I will be probably completing a couple more quests and seeing what is in this lovely looking grass hut. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.